So today we're going to go ahead and recreate this isometric drawing on our isometric graph paper over here. In order to get started, I want you to notice a few things. Number one, this graph paper is made up of a bunch of equilateral triangles, okay? That should indicate to you that this is what we call isometric graph paper. Iso means equal, equal measure technically, and each triangle has equilateral or equal sides and equal angles. So let's go ahead and get started. Go ahead and start at this point right here. And I'm starting there because that's the lowest point. So I'm going to go ahead and locate a low point over here in my drawing at about here. Okay, and that's going to represent this corner. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw this first object line up and to the right, and it goes up and to the right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to go ahead and go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you notice, I'm counting to kind of the intersection points. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to grab my straight edge, and I'm going to go ahead and connect those points to make a nice and straight object line. Okay, now we're going to go up and to the left, again, starting at that same starting point. Goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we're going to go ahead and now go up and to the left 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again, use my ruler or my straight edge, and I'm going to go ahead and connect those points. Okay. All right, so now we have a good start. I'm still going to also draw this object line going up, and that goes 1, 2. So from here, I'm going to draw a straight line that goes up 2 grid spaces, 1 and 2. Okay, and basically as you continue to draw these isometric drawings, you want to continue with where you left off. So in other words, because I left off here or even here and here, those are the points that I will continue on. Okay, I'm not going to go ahead and jump to trying to draw a line that's all the way up here. Instead, again, I'm going to start where I left off. So I'm going to go ahead and start at this corner, go up and to the right 2. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, draw that straight line. And then if you notice, I'm going to continue to go up here. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it's going to go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. And draw that straight line down. All right, and now I'm going to go back here because there's a lot of open space, but I want to finish drawing that again where I originally started. So I'm going to start over here on the right and kind of fill my way in. So from this corner, it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Draw that straight line. Again, use your ruler if you need to. It just needs to be nice and straight. So that definitely wasn't that straight. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up my ruler. And I'm just going to make it a little bit more neat. There we go. Okay, now if you notice, I went ahead and connected those two. And that's just because I saw that this corner connects to that corner. All right, now I'm going to go back again. I could continue to go this way. I tend to like to fill it from the bottom up. That's just me personally. So I'm going to go ahead now, and I'm going to go up 2 over here because it's that distance right there. And sorry about that. So it goes up 1 and 2. So I'm going to go up 2 spaces here. And then I notice that these two need to connect just as they do right here. So I'm going to grab my straight edge. I'm going to go ahead and line up those 2 end points. And then all I need to do is connect. The nice thing there is we don't even have to count, right? Because we have these starting and ending points. And you'll notice that as you continue. So now I'm going to start at this one, and I need to go kind of up and to the right 2 for this edge right here. 1, 2. And if you notice, again, I'm following along the grid lines. Most of the drawings you guys are going to be starting off with will be staying on those grid lines. There might be a few that won't, but most of them will. And really, if you have any lines that do not follow these grid lines that are on this isometric graph paper, then wait until the end, okay? Because ideally what you can do is find a corner point, find another end point, and then estimate the connection or kind of draw a line to connect the 2 points, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and now connect these 2 points here. And again, why am I doing that? Because in the drawing, this edge right here is connected. I'm not going to jump here. Again, I'm going to go to where I left off. So I'm going to actually start at this corner, and it goes up 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to go ahead and connect those 2, okay? And now I'm going to connect 1 and 2. So I'm going to go down and kind of to the right too. All right. And then from there, it goes down 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go ahead, grab my straight edge, and I'm going to go down 3, down 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And I'm going to go over another 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. So I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again, if you notice, I just slowly work my way, doing one edge at a time. And now I go up 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go up 1, 1, 2, and 3 up to here. And if you notice, you can kind of start to see these edges kind of come to life and see them line up. So as you get more practice in doing it, you'll be able to kind of recreate it and see where the connections are pretty quickly. All right, so I'm going to start right here. And from that corner, it goes back, it looks like even a half. So that's one thing to kind of realize. This endpoint, it goes 1 and then even a half, because I see the other intersections right here, correct? So I'm going to go 1 and a half, okay? Connect those 2. All right. It's a little tricky because there's no grid line here, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to go to this corner, which is this corner, and again, I'm going to estimate. If you notice, it goes 1 and another half. So I'm going to go over here, 1 and another half length of one of those equilateral triangles. And I'm going to go ahead and connect the 2. And then, now that I have these 2 endpoints and I know they're connected, I can now go ahead and connect these 2 endpoints. Okay, and we're getting really close. The last few, we really just need to connect them. Okay, so I'm going to start up top here, and then we'll fill in the middle. So I'm going to start at this corner, which is over here, and that distance is 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3 up in the same direction along that grid line. And now I can just connect these 2 endpoints, just like that. And now I can go back in and fill these edges as well. Because this one doesn't follow a grid line, I'm gonna, again, first go back this way. I know that it goes 1 and a half. Why? Because I estimated it here. And if you notice, it's parallel, right? So this is parallel to this, and I know that this line goes back 1 and a half. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw that. And now I can just add in the lines and make them parallel to the grids that are already there on my isometric graph paper. And this one I can actually connect the two points. And there is your isometric drawing.